This is your daily market review for Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. Let's go. Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well. Max at eXp Realty, aka the Trading Agent. This is your live market chat and review for Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. Let's get into it. Again, I appreciate everybody and the support and the love. You guys have been awesome. Some of you guys have been absolutely the biggest pains in my butt. Not because you mean to be, but because, again, it's like you're not evidence-based. I don't know how to sometimes explain to people. Like, just follow the evidence. Like, we're probability-based. You can be wrong, but we're not sitting here going, well, let's just make up the evidence and just freaking roll the dice. No, it's all educated-based. And, again, you can get pocket aces in poker and still lose. But if you're looking for, like, you're looking for help from the market makers, you're watching the news, you think you're getting prime information from people that are trying to take your money, because that's what the market's trying to do. The most amount of people for the most amount of money from the most amount of people. It's very obvious. We don't do that. We're not going to try to do that. I want to have this live chat, again, to go through the evidence. It's getting worse. We expected this. What did we say? The market, and again, I have people in the Discord room that have been around for a long time, and I really want to also slap them around, because I'm like, look at the evidence. Look at the evidence, exactly. It all looks really bad. Go look at the individual sectors. Break it down sector by sector, which we try to do. And you see there is a pain train coming. The Magnificent Seven is going to be the terrible seven at some point, because that's what happens. Fund flows go to hide somewhere, and then the tide comes out, and it's like, whoa, the door isn't fast enough to wide open to let people out. And you're going to see that at some point, potentially. Google just opened the door, right? So if you're new to the channel, check out the Discord room. Link in the description below. If it's not active, it's because I'm trying to keep bots from using my link and jumping in, and all of a sudden they're trying to pretend they're me, and they're asking people for, hey, do you have some Bitcoin or Ethereum? I will never ask you for money. I appreciate love, the nice shares, likes, donations. Again, there's links for that if you want to. Again, but pay yourself. Pay your taxes. Put some aside for taxes. Treat your family, and if you want to throw me a bone, I appreciate it, because this information is free. People don't take free information serious. Great. That's your problem. I don't care. If you've been in this room and hanging out and trading, you hopefully are printing a small fortune the last couple days. And if you're not, use the Calendly link, hit me up, let me see if I can help you. Because a lot of this is, the problem isn't trading, as Eric who's on here will say, trading isn't hard. It's we make it hard. We make it hard. Again, it's like gambling. Sometimes you're going to lose, sometimes you're going to win, but you press your bets when you're losing. Do you do the wrong things when you're emotional? Do you jump off the proverbial mental cliff into the abyss just to try to chase money? If you do that kind of stuff, shame on you. Also, YouTube, check it out. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll get notification of these. Also, follow on RBLX, posting there as well. If you're new to the channel, tradingagent.com, please get the 5.4%. And if you're worried about your brokerage, please transfer it out of some of these brokerages that are going out of business to Interactive Brokers before you get screwed. Your money gets tied up. It goes into conservatorship. Next thing you know, you have puts, shorts, longs. All of a sudden, you can't touch it, and your stock, your trades get frozen. Follow on Twitter. Also posting trades there. Anyone just see the one I just posted on good old Mr. Meta? Watch that trend line. We'll talk about that here in a second. So let me jump to it. Fed Watch tool. Didn't refresh it today. Let's see where we're at. Are we back to a potential pivot or a hike? Oh, 0.03 hike. Not happening. Bitcoin, we talked about. So far, so good. But is this the last kind of hurrah? And I'm not last hurrah like Bitcoin's going to the dirt, but is this where everyone's trying to run and hide? Well, in a liquidity crisis, credit crisis, Oil, we talked about holding the 82s. Our drawings are looking pretty good. My name is Dan, and I like to do drawings. It's holding up pretty well. Nat gas, really don't have much to say about it. The good old UUP, the dollar. Dollar make you holler. What did we say? Was this a trap? Looking like it, holding up so far. Now, again, I don't know if I'd go long or short it again. If you like to do hard trades, you go right ahead. TLT, we said bonds, bonds, bonds. Leave the bonds alone. Watch the bonds. Be late to the bonds if you really have to be, but there's better trades than going long bonds. I guarantee you, I can promise you that. I don't know if we bottomed yet. The volume is down here. But what do we know about bonds? They can be choppy and sloppy. Choppy and sloppy. Well, why don't you go for the stuff that's going to get what? Murdered? Yes. I don't push for anyone to get hurt. But when I say murder, like if you have no stocks, have way more downside, why would you go long bonds? Is that somehow crazy to think? Is it crazy to me to tell you, here's the easier trade. You might want to take stocks short versus go long bonds. Now people go, oh, you can only go to zero in stocks. Well, of course, duh. But if the TLT returns you 2-3% and you're making 5, 10, 15, 20, and if you're using some of these options trades, you're making hundreds of percent, do you really want to go long bonds? The VIX said watch it yesterday. So far, so good. We've broken out. And I've said this 1,000 times. The market doesn't bottom when everyone thinks it's going to bottom. And the VIX has to get into the 50s for the bear market, in my opinion, to be even close to over, because that's where it always gets to and more. 21 is not a bear market bottom. Holy crap. So evidence piece number one, bonds are a problem. The dollar is potentially a problem. Let's get into the VIX. What do we say? Watch that 90 area. Look what it did. Or sorry, upper 90s. Okay. I mean, I would love to see it at 90 area, but if it gets there or not. SPY. Wow, this is how you trick bulls and retail idiots to think every day has to be a down day to be a downtrend. How many times have I gone back into the past and shown you, look at this, look at a downtrend. You get some down days, you pop. You get some down quick, you pop. You get some down, pop, chop. And again, once you get more oversold, guess what? Then you might get a bigger pop. But look at this. We talked about the third leg could turn into what? The freaking cheddar leg. At worst, we're coming back into the VAP zone. What if we snap right through it? Because the door ain't wide enough. Well, your next one is down here. Let me zoom on that over. Somewhere around 400. I'll just put 4. We'll take it to the 403. But here's the thing, right? When people start all seeing that there is a downtrend, last one out is a rotten egg. Trend broke, 200-day, simple moving average broke. Uh-oh. We'll see. Now, again, remember, straight line moves, got to be careful. The more it's down, just like no different. The more it's up, profits are taken in an uptrend. The more you're down, the more profits you should be taking in harvesting. But do not be surprised to trade around your core position, to trade it, and also know at some point this could turn into absolute massacre. Why? Because, again, the evidence is clear as day. Feds are pulling as much liquidity as liquidly as possible. World War III is on a horizon potentially, which, again, I don't know if it will or not, but the headline is of it. A recession is absolutely coming. Our government debt is not sustainable. Interest rates are putting a tremendous amount of pressure on fiscal spending. It's an endless circular loop of the market is priced way to perfection and needs to do what? Get reset. People, a stock market doesn't bottom when everyone's bullish. It never has, never will. QQQ. What do we say? Watch the 355 level. Broken. Oh, but Dan, is the capitulation over? Have we bottomed? Have we Come on, ask yourself this question. Does this look like a bottom? Can I get one person to try to explain to me, does this look like the bottom? To me, it looks like a downtrend with a narrow channel breaking the lows. Now, again, if it rallies back tomorrow or there's an indecision day, someone's going to go, look, it's the bottom. It's the bottom, bro. It's like, okay, maybe it's a day or two. And if this is the bottom, then the only way I would 1,000% concede that this is the market bottom, if the feds go QE unlimited and just start pumping liquidity in. As of right now, based on what we know, that's not happening. So don't make that assumption. IWM, we talked about new 52-week lows. But is the market's bullish? And IWM leads, get out of town. I mean, again, some people, I don't understand what their logic is. It's like, how can you not see this stuff? We talked about the DIA. Lower highs, lower lows. Now if we break 328, see you later. Gold, as we've said, be careful up here. The Feds haven't pivoted. Now you're back to range highs. Is it breakout or is this a trap? Because if you see the miners are saying, get the out of the metals. Look at silver. It's not following up. It's not following up. Remember, they throw the baby out with the bathwater. We like gold long term, but it's absolutely going to get potentially thrashed because here are the miners. They're starting to lag again. What have we said? When the VIX spikes, it doesn't matter what gold's doing. Miners have a liquidity issue. They're still in the market. They're still a part of stock market that's getting sold, and they're in the indexes. And people, guess what? Start realizing, well, maybe they're not going to get funding for their projects. Maybe if there's a credit crunch, miners go bye-bye. Talked about them lagging. GDX, again, I'll rally through these real quick. AG closes at the low of the day. AEM closes at the low of the day. What have we said? I'm I'm not going to be that aggressive, but we said Newmont was a problem. Newmont is the leader. Look at this stock. Gold. Newmont. Somebody knows something to sell Newmont. They must not think gold prices are going higher. I don't want to talk to you like a child, but leave miners alone. I've told you and I've warned you a million times. The best time to buy miners is when the Fed pivots. We're not there yet. Pass. Pass on it, right? Pass. Leave it. Okay, tech. Breathe, Dad, breathe. What have we said? We said watch Taiwan Semi. I bet this is a novice gap and trap. Sold. Things that look bearish. Micron. A lot of guys were struggling with it. I get it. It was pissing me off too. Look at today's action. There's easier trades. I've moved on. Talk about like AMD being easy. Look, hits the 50-day or 100-day. Doink. But it hits the 200-day for 2 days. It's bullish. Is it? Is it? Is it? Gone. NVIDIA. After hours, 413. Someone was saying it was moving. Look at this. We talked about it. Look. We talked about bouncing the 100-day. Could ride the channel. Maybe the 50-day. Somewhere in this range. Head and shoulders top. Lower lows. Lower highs. At some point, this is going to spook the crap out of people. Intel. I got a lot of people going, you got to leave Intel alone. This is a strong stock. I'm like, strong meaning like Gumby strong? Like Penelope? Not freaking, not Popeye strong. Look at this thing. Broke channel, broke trend, broke moving averages, making lower lows. Strong. If that's strong, then I don't know what's, your perception of reality is not correct. SMH, we said watch this box. Lower lows come lower highs. There you go. Adobe said and again, look at this. The charts lining up. We've just into tech. Wait till we get into other stuff. Here you go. I mean, double top. We said any gift up here at 560, short it. Apple, the fruit. Does this look like it's a bull trend? It looks like lower highs, lower lows. Oh, but it's holding the 200-day. Just a matter of time before it breaks. The trend is broken. Where you been, Captain Obvious? Oh, no, I don't know. Amazon got throttled today because of Google. What did Google say? Cloud services pricing coming down. Down again. Look at this. Amazon, 50-day, doink. Lower lows. Bullish? Someone tell me why this is all bullish. I'm still trying to understand. CRM, we said lower highs, lower lows. At some point, it will break the 200-day. Well, it bounces at the 200-day. Bullish! It's going higher. Take it all back in hours. Google, we held some short into earnings. Why? Because we said Google is priced to perfection. It's priced to perfection. There's literally, they better not make a mistake. And what did the market do to their mistake? Get out of here. Close at the low of the day, broke the 100-day, broke the channel, broke everything. Broke that ass. Congratulations if you shorted this and held a little. Again, if you played some options through earnings, you absolutely kick ass. Love it. Goodbye. So is this bullish? Someone's going to say, well, is the market bottom? That looks bullish. Oh, man. Just had to rip some cocaine to get fired up about that. No, it's so obvious. You could be falling asleep and look at this chart and go, that looks broken. Meta. After hours. Look at this. Look at this. We got your your hourly trend line. Look at what you hit it. Doink. Now, again, their numbers were good, I guess. I mean, but does it matter at this point? Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Should it fail? Maybe. Microsoft. Did anyone short this today? We said 0.618. Watch it. Oh, hello, Moto. Another novice gap pop. Potentially getting sold. Is this head, shoulder? Keep an eye on. Again, define your risk. Have stops. Keep it simple. NDAQ, we said another name. Any pop short this. Coming down. MicroStrategy. Said, hey, this is acting well with Bitcoin. I would watch this area. Doji. Yep. Eric, of course he shorted Microsoft. Who wouldn't? It was so easy. Netflix. Said, watch the 406 area. Could it hold here, but it might get to the channel, maybe the 100-day? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, but you were wrong and you were early. Well, guess what? That's part of trading. You're going to be on point every time, or you like it's so obvious. All right. When you got up here, now you added, or if you stopped out, well, guess what we did it today? Added. Now, again, define your risk always. There's no freaking risk-free trade. I don't know what perception people live in. Oh, I can't lose. Well, sometimes you get in and you're wrong, but it made sense. 3-day. Well, you snapped up 100-day. If you're playing the 100-day, it's looking good so far. Oh, I got more Netflix as well. Me too. I remember I told you guys, 3-day rule. We went small on day one. All or nothing trading blows my mind. People just can't. They just all in. It's like, no, maybe do a little bit. Oh, even better, the 100-day. Ooh, even better, channel high. Ooh. How fun is that? Yeah, 3-day rule and layering. Yeah, I mean, literally, perfect textbook example. We'll see what happens here. Channel high. Is the market bullish? Okay, well, the tide should lift all boats and pull them down at the same time. Roadblock said, watch that 30 area, 32 area. Interesting. Tesla gets absolutely throttled. And we said, watch what happens around the 200-day. Because it wouldn't be surprised me if it just chopped here. But I would argue this thing is, again, back to toasty town. Here's your uptrend. Here was your channel high. Excuse my gas through my mouth. I mean, just because it isn't down every day. I mean, look at this gap. Gap so big, that's the fit. Just keep an eye on it. Materials. Letter X. Somebody, I want to blow their brains out because I almost want to. Someone wants to short a takeout target. No. Leave it alone. New core. God, it's like unbelievable. Like, why would you do that to yourself? We said any bounce. If you could get up to the 20-day, please. Yes, Eric, you are short everything. My God, it's like you know what's going on here. Who told you what to do? Who helped you out? Not really even me. You're so good now, you don't even need to. You kind of just know. If I post something, I look at it, you go, all right, I can interpret it myself. I don't need, again, teach a man to fish or give him a fish. We're here to teach you how to fish. New core, again, I mean, I don't know. You wish you got more pops. Caterpillar. We said, watch what happens here. Oh, it's at the 200-day. It's great. Yeah, Eric, someone did teach you well, and someone taught me well. Pay it forward, my friend. You know how it goes. 200-day. We said this was toast in time. Toast. FedEx added to shorts on this one today. Was like, it's up a little bit today. Or sorry, yesterday. 200-day. VALE. Oh, I got to buy materials names. Just let them hang out. I don't need, again, we love these names. Let them get poked, smoked, cooked. Let me just run through them. CCJ. This would be a little ominous to me, but we'll see. I mean, that's the only one that's like holding up well. But CF, we said pro gap 3-day. Now it's chopping. Mosaic looks like poop. People are like, I got to play materials. And it's like, why don't you short tech? No. I got to play materials. Why don't you short tech? No. Hold on. Okay. Or I got to go long materials. All right. XLF. Dan sounds smart. Maybe. What do we say? The easiest short in the history of all shorts. The 120. Sorry, the 100, the 50, and the 200-day. All. Chopping down here. Okay, 3 down days. But this makes it bullish for some reason. Okay, well, I mean, again, could it pop? I mean, I don't know. But every time JP Morgan pops, freaking Bob the Builder freaking goes nuts because it's easy money. He's just trading around it. Look at this thing. Since here, now it's breaking the 200-day. Bullish. Somebody today, I want to blow my brains out. And not to be mean. Yeah, what about going long Morgan Stanley? It's oversold. I mean, is that the best trade? I mean, if you had to give me 1,000 options to trade and they said, Dan, go long Morgan Stanley, I'd look you in the eye and go, I don't speak Japanese. What? Why would I go long Morgan Stanley? Now, again, maybe it's due to bounce, but is that the best trade? Goldman Sachs says, again, banks are going to get raped again at some point. If you don't remember the credit crisis, they act like tankers. You want to see a lead balloon sink? Maybe a few days here and there up, but then it's like right back. Goldman Sachs, same thing. KRE, we said watch it, breaking the channel lows. Yeah, and I would never, why would I go long a bank right now? That might be the craziest thing ever. Junior banks. They have all the risk of the economy in their pocket. XBI, just being honest. We said this is not looking good for the market, right? TAN. We said solar was trash. Remember months ago when people were like, solar's the future. It's like solar price in the future, homie.
Market data connection loss.
Yeah, I understand. It'll be right back in a second. Look at that. Sedge. All these names got absolutely beaten. Now they're down here. I don't even know what to tell you. We warned folks to get out. Now what? I don't know what to tell you. Solar. Now, First Solar, I've been trying to catch, I really would like it to get up here to 160. Because it has gone from 191 down to 143. Just any bounce. HYG, we said watch for credit. Watch credit. Ugly. Costco, we talked about shorting this on any pop. Said today in the Discord room, 50-day or whatever. It's holding the 100-day. The channel's broken. It's just a matter of when, not if. If you are putting pressure that it has to fail today, I wish you luck. Oil, as we talked about, it's hard. It's hard. Why trade it? I don't even want to look at the UNG. XOP, what do we say? Double top. Again, throw the baby out with the bathwater. Demand destruction is a real thing. Oil service problem. Drip, if you bought this again in the low 9s, it's at 10% gain. Is that good? Question mark. Is that good? ExxonMobil. Here you go. Well, sorry. Right there. There it is. I don't know what to say. I mean, we said short the 113 level. Okay. Occidental, we said Buffett sell zone all day. Again, are these the easiest trades? Not in my opinion, but they're working. Valero, again, gasoline names, definitely going to have problems. Talked about the 50-day, coming right back down. Watch it break the 100, 200-day. Goodbye. NPC, check that out, right? We talked about, look at that level on the 154, 155. Doing, ding, 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 ding. EQT, Flex LNG. All right, look at this. 44, Flex LNG. Again, I think 8% dividend yield. Someone correct me. I keep forgetting to look. Let this come on in. So again, if you're new to the channel, have questions, need help, unsure of what to do, I promise you, there's so much information in the Discord room. There's so much to learn about the market and more to learn about yourself. That's the irony here. It's like, why can't people become professional gamblers? Because they can't control their emotions. This is gambling. This is gambling. This is gambling. If you have any questions, please reach out. Use the link for Calendly if you want to chat. I promise you it'll be the best 30 minutes of your life because I will be dead honest with you and show you some things probably taken from the Discord room, but also get in your mind because the problem is not the market. It is you. Just like for any time when I don't make money, I go, what did I do wrong? Not, what did the market do wrong? If you have any questions about real estate stuff, please reach out as well. I appreciate everybody. Let's keep Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, stop by the Discord room. A link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help support more free content, the PayPal link is in the description as well. I appreciate your continued support of the channel.